Right. Hello the world. Right, if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. This is a special episode which we're going to be working. This is our UK or European map that we've been working on our YouTube series. We're currently on episode number 30 and we are going to be, I've just broken out separate today in order to detail this area. So, and I may do a bit of work on this one. This is one we've been working on in between things, and I thought if I do it as a special and do the live streams on Saturday, and then bring in it as a extra long video on the channel, then it will probably make sense to everybody. So we're going to be building a refinery in here basically. So we need to make sure, well, this area is fairly level up to there, which is good. It's going to be a bit of a catch-22 because if I go in here, I have got the depots. That's good. They've come available. No, we can do that then. That's fine. Right, let's get all my bots running. So get those running. And if anybody who's on the channel now wants YouTube, can go there. You can follow me. You can, hang on, Twitter me. There we go. And you can Facebook me. So all growing channels. So that's everything there. Let me just check. We've got excellent broadcast strength. Excellent. That's good. I need to refresh this page because it's not loaded properly. That's the good thing about Twitch and browsers. It doesn't like all the browsers. Right, that can be paused. That can be paused because I don't want to be streaming back to myself really. I just want to watch chat and stuff. So all of those are going in. We're live and we're going to do some detailing. Yes, we're going to start off through here. Now I'm hoping I've put a double carriageway through. I'm going to have to sort of leave that one in for the moment, but we may sort of detail this area as well and put another depot in here. Because I do want these in here in order so that we can have trucks going around at a later date. So these will come in and sort of go round and come back out if you like. So we will need to put these in order to make it, well, I'll probably put it over there or something, and one down here, or I don't know. It probably needs one here and then one over the back somewhere so that it will go in and around a system. So what are we going to do? All sorts. We're going to be in here like so, and we're going to be using all sorts of things out of here, i.e. these type of things and these type of things and buildings and whatnot all the way through here. We'll probably use some of these buildings as well, which we've got, like little officey buildings. Really want some bigger officey buildings, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. We want this really flat. So we're going to go and set down a super wide highway. I hate the fact we can never get these off really straight, because I want this really straight in order to get a nice flat terrain, and it doesn't give me a flat terrain. We're going to go, let's go from there and we can get it nice and straight like so. Ba-da-ba-ba. There we go, because I want to get this area nice and smooth to build our refinery in. And you'd think it would be fairly smooth. I mean, it is going to cost us money doing this, so we hopefully have enough, otherwise we will have to run the game. I'm trying to get this as far as I can down this way in order to get a nice flat surface going. It might be a little bit out. We're going to get ridges every now and there, which we shouldn't get. It should be that level across there. like that. There we go. So if we make that level, looks like we've got a bit of an incline going here maybe, and that's what's causing it. But we need it perfectly flat, so we want it this level, and we'll worry about the road going that way in a minute. Tails the Gamer, how you doing, sir? Are you watching your racing? I've been watching it this morning. Told you the Lamborghini would fail. There we go, that's flatter. That's flatter. Here we go. I told you the Lambo wouldn't make it. Oh, I didn't. That's wrong. I just wasted loads of money there because we did that wrong. But it's fairly flat. We'll make it flatter though. There we go. That's better. Boo boo Lambo. I know, it's terrible. I knew it wouldn't make it. I knew it would fail. They always do. Lambos. I've never seen a Lamborghini finish a race. I don't think I've seen one in any of those events. It's sad. I want to see one finish one day, but their engines always pop. The problem with this is there's a design flaw where they get too hot, basically, the engines. That's why so many Galados caught fire. I think that isn't too bad. We need to get a bit closer than that though if we can. Can I get a little bit closer? Come on, we can do this. I want to bring that in as close to there as I can, because I'm not worried if the station's a little bit up, as long as this area is nice and flat for buildings and stuff. And then we can smooth all this bit off, and if we need be, do a little bit of work. It's not as flat as I originally had thought I'd made it, but yeah, that should do us now. So how are we going to do this? Right, we're going to want some buildings in here. I almost want these gritty ones, but I'm not convinced these look the right type. And we're kind of, oh, that's quite nice. That looks like a nice big gritty oil refinery type building, and we could put it in there and bring the road out slightly to the side maybe. I'm a little bit worried with this road here not being as flat as it should be. It should be like so. And if I do it like that, we're going to end up with too much. Oh, I don't know though. Well, we can do a little bit of a link there. That's okay. I think we'll get away with that. Ooh, that's nice then. Let's just bring that down in size. Tidy that up a little bit. There's going to be a lot of smoothing today. So if you don't like smoothing, sorry. But we're going to make this awesomeness. Because I like the idea of one of these. Or maybe multiple ones of these dotted around. To make great big. It's not. That's better. Like so. I kind of want to bring that so that we've got. We may have to do a couple along here then. Okay, so if we go like so. Like that in there. Actually, that's not going to work either. That will work. And then if we spin this one around. like so. We should be able to get a little road like that in. I want my larger road to come down here, you see, which is where we may have a problem with that being the way it is. Doing some Elite Dangerous, excellent. Nick's just turned up by the looks of it as well. I want this sort of... like so. And we're going to have to work on this area here, I think. We may even have to put that station in again, to be honest, because it's too high. Which is going to irritate me if I have to demolish that, because I don't know how much is it to build that again. One of these, 800, one length. Oh, it's only about 5 mil. Oh, let's just build it again. We'll be able to cope with that. We're going to have to ditch that for a moment. I'm happy to redo that so that we get it on the level. On the level! I'm being very smooth. I've done too much smoothing apparently in my YouTube series. I need to do less smoothing. Which is fine. I don't want it to snap. I want it there. As close as I can get without taking it. We'll join that in a minute. And then this will go along here. Like so. And then our 1,000-meter station, we need to line up with this one. It's about level, isn't it? And then line up there. So it goes in like that. There we go. That looks good. Nobody will know I've even redone that. Nobody will know. So we're going to try... Oh. What we're going to try is actually take the electric off of there for a start. And this is high speed track into there with no electrics. Is it high speed? It is high speed, isn't it? Yeah, I feature-proofed it. Yeah. That's fine like that. And that needs to be high speed. That's our station back in. I want a road basically that follows down here to a point, but I need it so that we can get one of these in. We're going to go Main Street, new but not new city, side street. What's the side street? Ooh, I like that. I think in open or closed. Open or closed. Right. I like it being strung out though. I like it like that. We're going to come in. I want to put this up this end. And I'm thinking maybe this one needs to be a fenced one. And we're going to put it about there. There we go. And then hopefully I can get a straight road off of here to come all the way down here. Like so. To about there. And then it's got to link into there somehow. It will go. Like that. There. Look at that. That looks good. Yes, right. So then we need a... What's it off of here? Like so. And then, as I say, we're going to do smoothing as we go. So we don't have 10 hours of smoothing later on. We'll do it when needed. But it's going to look good. You guys in your motorsport. I've been watching it since about 7, 8 o'clock this morning. I can't remember when it started. And it was good. It was enjoyable. And then the Lambo went out. Didn't see much of the Renault in there. But it is in there. I couldn't help but troll Squirrel yesterday. I don't know if he saw it. He probably ignored it. But I couldn't resist saying, I can see the Renaults, but I can't see any Scanias. No, we can't go there. We can't go there. There, like so. Right, so what I want to work in, and this is quite difficult because I haven't got a clue, but I'm thinking lots of these in down this end, whereby this would be like the storage. This side here really needs a lot of those ones. Yeah. And are we going to make this here makes oil as well, but we're not using it. Can we ship that anywhere? That's the question at some point. I want industries up. Could we ship oil somewhere? I don't know if we will need to use it. I can't remember where you use it. It's plastics, isn't it? No? Well, yeah. Okay, so we could. There's an oil one here, look. So there is a possibility we may ship oil as well. So that may have to fit into here as well. But first off, we're going to go fuel. I need a road to come up here as well. So that road needs to go straight. And as always, I was going to say, as always, we're going to struggle to get it straight. But there you go. Bam, done. Sorted. So I'm thinking this is where the trains are going to go out. So let's put a load of these in here to like literally fill up this area. Absolutely. Maybe not fill up the area, but we're going to need piping and such, aren't we? So I'm going to put down. Right, okay, so if we go level with that, that will sort of give us an idea of where we can go to. So if we go to there, and is this straight with our road? It is. That's good. See, I planned that. And I don't want these touching as such, so I want them close. Like that. We can probably... I'm just thinking, because if we were to do... small road in there as well. Tidy that up a little bit. I could bring that along a little bit more. So let's move these up a bit more. And we'll see how we get on. So I'm trying to gauge the gap. So we've almost got room to put another one. So if we went that way a little bit, we could do that. So if we start from this end. Keep them fairly close. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Are you watching the same one? You haven't seen the YouTube videos this week, it's fine. It's not a problem, Nick. As and when. We're going to... I'm going to share this one on YouTube as well. And it might get confusing for you YouTubers, but basically Nick and Tails are in chat currently. And they're just chatting away about some motorsport they're watching on YouTube Live, which is a 12-hour race in Austria, I think it was, from memory. I think it was Austria. So I think we can get some of these in. I'll get lots of pipes in and stuff. Like that, you see. And we will take quite a bit of time lining things up today, I suspect. And getting them looking sweet. That looks good because that doesn't go over the end then. I like that. So let's go. We do some of these. I think we can. They kind of want to fit in like that, and like so. We're doing a bit of a mixture. That's not right. I'll do that a lot today, I suspect. That's better. That's going to go into that, and so will that, I think. We could, just saying we could, it's an option, do one off of there as well. Right. Now, that looks alright like that. We need to run pipes along this side as well, otherwise it won't look right. So we're going to be filling in the whole of this area today, if we can, and it's going to be done on pause so that we don't mess up the gameplay of our YouTube series. Right, Nick says he's cutting down on the volunteer. It's taken up too much of my time and better used elsewhere. Killer Hands Gaming, welcome to the channel, sir. It's going to be a bit strange today because I am like going to pop this up on YouTube afterwards as well. So we're doing good. So we flattened this area off so far. We've re-put the station in so it's nice and flat, and we've put basically a little road depot in here. Ah, that's got a road line there. Ooh, okay. I didn't notice that. I don't want that. So that there, side street, none. There we go, that's better. I don't want a side street really. We could put a side street in, but I don't know how it will work with vans going in and out. So we'd have to see. So that's good there. That's got a bit of storage. I think we need more storage there actually. I don't think we've got enough tanks. I think realistically they probably want 3 abreast. And then the pipes. That will fill the area out a little bit more. Da-da-da-da. Here we go. So I'm going to squeeze these in. So they look good. That one's too far to the right. And it's going to look cool, I think. So we're building like a refinery stroke storage dump for all our fuel and stuff. I've made them a bit further away than the centre ones. These last couple have moved across a little bit by the looks of it. They need to be like that. That's better. That's better. Right, pipes. Now the pipes can go in. They're not bagpipes. Just saying. And bring this in here. Like so. Oh, that's good. So I like that, and we'll be doing a bit of a... colour do we make this? It needs to be that colour. Maybe not. Probably the lighter one to match that. There we go. Like so. Hopefully we won't have to run the game to make any money today, and we can do it all like this, and it's going to look good. We're going to have masses of I think what we should do maybe is obviously this side needs to be storage with these tanks here. That side needs to be the fuel going out, and possibly these, but we could put these in this area here. We could do a few of those in there. This is what I'm thinking. Flatten that out as smooth as we can. And then we're going to try and line it up, but move it up a little bit, like so. And we've got 6, so if we do the same, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Maybe more. Let's go 8. Let's go 8. Let's go bigger and better. I've got no specific plan for this area. That's 8. I actually now want it to sort of line up at the end. like so. I kind of want it there. I often do this, by the way. Build it and demolish it and then put it back. Different places. No, this is going to be a secure area. This is the inside the refinery. It's not like a highway. It's not going anywhere. This doesn't go to the next city. You know, we're not joining it up. Tails is saying it's a bit of a hazardous area. This with all these tanks next to the road. It's fine. These are inner roads. These are industrial roads. It'll be fine. It's perfect like this. If you've ever been in a refinery, and I have, we've got one local to us. You'll see that in the roads inside. There's like pipes, literally everywhere. You'll be driving along, and it looks dangerous, but there's like strict speed limits in place. I reckon we can get 10 along here. Look, it's perfectly safe in the land of make-believe. See, basically, all this is up. Well, I don't know if it'd be all this up to here, but certainly from here. I wonder if there's a way we can make a gateway to make it look like a security checkpoint. That would be good. I don't like fire tails. Nick is saying he can't remember that what regulations are concerning storing tanks. I know they are supposed to be in a certain way. Yeah, this is fine. This will do. Now wrong here. Nothing to see. See? I think that's not too bad. But we're going to have to come back a bit, I think. That one's a little bit too close. It's not too bad. It's kind of hard to line these up though, you know, guys. I thought I'd messed it up then. There's no, like, it may look like it's snapping and stuff, but it really isn't. And I'm thinking, I might actually, I don't know if I can get one off of here. I can, we could. In fact, a little road down. Oh, that looks a bit. No. We'll do a little road like that. That still looks as if it goes and then turns. I think we'll get away with that. Possibly. I think we'll get away with that. Because I don't want it looking... Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that second road. No, I don't like it. It's just not straight. It's not straight enough. So we'll go with that. And we'll put some of these in. Like so. Regulations say if it looks good, it is good. That's what the regulations are. Killer Cans Gaming says there's a temptation to waste the entire weekend playing Transport Fever or City Skylines, but he should carry on working on the Class 101 mod. Yes. It's so tempting. You just get involved and then you get started. As people who come to my stream all the time will notice that I say I'll do 8 hours and that's it, guys, and then at 11 o'clock at night I'm like, yeah, I'll be finishing soon, and then at like God knows what time I'll finish, and it'll end up at like 11 or 12 hours. But I do get carried away. I enjoy these games so much. Look at that. That looks good. I like that. So let's put something like this at the end here, which will go... Actually, we've got pipes going along that side as well, saying that. So maybe we want to put at least one lot of pipes in to sort of give us some consistency and a baseline to work from. We're going to be laying a lot of pipes today. I wish there was more pipes. I don't like the other ones we've got. But I don't know if we can fit that one in there. That would be cool if we can. We can. It will go smidge to the left. Come on. That's it. There we go. That looks good. Kevin, how you doing, Kevin? He's in. Only lurking, but you're here. That's fine. I'm guessing you're going to be playing Sim Airport. I need to do a live stream of that really as well. I've got it. I need to do at least a video on it. I think we might do these on all of these. I don't know. We'll have a look. See what they look like. But I kind of like these. Like so. I wanna... Can we... We can. I'm thinking it should go there. That will look better like that. There we go. In fact, we could, just thinking out loud here, I'm going to place that one for a directional, and that one, just to get where to place this in line with the rest. And then we're going to delete that one and that one, so that works. And then I'm going to spin that one around. Like that. That looks good. We're doing a mixture in here. So I'll spin that and then like so. And then one like that. Try to make it look different all the way along. Possibly. Let's get something over here first though. It's got to go that way, otherwise it doesn't work. Like so. We do a double one in there? I think we can. Let's see if we can tidy it up. Wow, chat's going mental. Right, Nick says the class 1010 mod is as in the British multiple unit. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what he's doing. We do talk about mods in here a lot. Alright. Kev says, well, he trashed it, crashed. Needs a good engine to work properly, but not much gaming as we have had some... Oh, mate, some sad news. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Sorry to hear that. And... it's never good. Sad news is never good. It's looking good though. This is looking good. Might put some extra tanks in, you know. Some of these in this way. Because I reckon we can get about 3 in here. If I was to put one in the centre. Like so. I've got to marry up right. Like that. That looks straight. And that looks alright. And possibly another one that way. So let's get a baseline going. That we could almost... I'll get this in like so. That looks good, and then I want some of these in. Like this. God, lining these up are impossible sometimes. Here we go. That's not too bad. You'll see it. It just literally, you'll have it in the right place and then it'll move slightly, just a millimetre. Sometimes even half a millimetre, and it'll just say, that's not right. That looks good. Ba-da-ba-ba. Let's have a look at that. Oh, good. Work in progress. Nice. That's good. Tell me when it's done, won't you? That 101, because we'll start using that. Don't use mods. Kev does use mods. Yeah, tell me when you finish the 101 and we'll put it on the channel. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, Kev says hurry up with it. He's impatient. Nice one. Yeah, Tails is a mod, but that's not the type of mod we're on about. Shall we do another layer of these? We'll put them in and we'll have a look at them. That's not right. It's just not right, man. Gonna make it look good. Yeah, so if people are watching this on YouTube now, you're probably thinking, hang on, there's no, like, game ain't running. No, you see, they are off the floor, which don't look right. They don't look right, really, but we're going to leave them, because I do want some in there. But I don't know if I can... sort of. We'll go with that, and then we'll do the colouring. It's changed colour. Why has it changed colour? I don't want it to change colour. I want that colour. So like that. Oh, it's looking good. I'm liking that like that. And now we want to put some of the oil ones, do we reckon, this side? Because we're going to do all sorts of tanks and stuff. Oh, that's excellent. If you notify me, because we'll put it on the channel, mate. Because like at the weekends, we're usually doing my UK map. Today we're doing my YouTube map. So this is, I don't know if you watch me on YouTube, but this is my YouTube map. I so want to put a city up there. I wish we could. That'd be epic. But yeah, this is, if I go like this, you'll see we've got this pretty well developed. There's a lot not connected, but we've been this week working on a major new project, which is a 1,000-meter station from here, going all the way up through as straight as possible. I'm not sure if this should be a straight line though. I kind of want to make it twisty. And I know that would make a longer route, but it would make the train look really good. So this is a 200-meter train at the moment. Next week we should be upgrading it to between 400 to 500 meters because we're creating the demand still. And we have got, like, there's a train going out here that's, I don't know how long, 270 meters long. Supplying fuel, which goes all the way into Hamburg. So it comes along here, it joins this line here, and then comes into the station over here. And we've done our new, what's his name, points, our double slip switches as well. So we modified some tracking for that. That took a little while. And I'm still undecided on these stations. This one here and this one here are not long enough stations, but it's going to be extremely difficult. We might have to demolish a huge area to do it, or to put one station in, or to put separate stations in this side maybe. I don't know. I can't make up my mind, but we've not got enough volume of passengers. I'm tempted to do a couple of longer stations this side and into Paris, which is over here on this line, say, and bring that out and around as a separate line, and then redo Berlin here, because that means we'd only have to do one. It'll be a lot easier. And we can bring these lines across a bit further, so we've got another set of double lines coming out here, and then we could loop that around somehow around here, say, and then back round over to these cities. So there's options. So I'm not quite sure. Cool, you're going to update the Class 37. Excellent. Are you going to swap the camera around? Hopefully. Because if you're re-rendering it in different colours. Yes, we got a lot of love. Lot of love. Right, let's go for some of these oil ones, because I want these over here as well, I'm thinking. So we'll come back off the road a bit. Hopefully we can get something like this, I reckon. And I'm thinking 4 deep, maybe 5 deep even. Alright, Kev's going into lurk mode. No worries. Killer Cans Gaming says he's hopefully going to do the camera fix, but he can't promise anything though. But no, but it's cool. It's fine. The reason I ask is because I do think of you guys as well, and I've been chatting with the community manager at Urban about getting a fix for a couple of the issues that I think are still ongoing. And although, again, like yourself, he can't promise anything, they are keen to resolve some of these issues. So I do like to try and negotiate and get stuff resolved that I know people are like, oh, I wish that was like that. because that would be cool. And I need to reply to him again because we've got an email bouncing backwards and forwards between us. And I want to reply to him again with another idea I've had. Can I now do that end rather than... That'll work like that. I like that. That works really well. Oh, come on. I'm going to swing that around to here. Can I? I'm going to put that like that to take it in a bit further. I like that. That looks good. Looks good. Right. Ba-da-ba-ba. Right, so Killer Cans Gaming is saying he could make some model differences between the liveries. I'm assuming you mean, yeah, on the 37. Okay, yeah, I mean just see what you can come up with. I mean, people are very appreciative of you guys doing the modding and stuff. I'm thinking of putting some of these older buildings in as well, because I want some pipe work and stuff, and I want the longer building. I like the longer building. Kind of like this big one. Maybe, can I get a road? I'm just thinking. Come on, that worked then. That had a curvature in there that was possible. That doesn't look right there. Okay, let's try it. Like so. Come on. This is gonna do it. We will get there. Oh, come on. You so want to do that then, but you need to go further out. I think we're going to have to move this building that way more. Unfortunately, we could, yeah, line it up with that, I suppose. So if we went there, or we could put it in that way. We're still going to have the same kind of issue. That way would probably... Can I? I've got another idea. Get that to go to there as straight as I can. Then plop that down wherever I need it. I want one there. Yes, we're just going to want to go there if I do that. Which is okay, but that's gonna... Well, it still fits. I kind of want that this side though, I'm thinking. I'm thinking it will be this side. Here we go. Right, we're going to do it this side. Like that. And the road's not quite straight, or the building's not quite straight. That's better. Here we go. So if I go... line it up with that. That's better. Actually, I think they will go good this side if we can get these in, and this, oh, there, that colour there. Perfect. If I can get another one in that colour, it'll be almost great. Come on. Like that. And then hopefully like so. That looks good. I like that. Right. Okay, I'm missing loads of chat there. Hang on a second. Let me catch up. Nick says about the mod, that would be a good idea to split them. It's a danger of going into differences between the 37s though. They're being active for over 50 years. They've gone for a lot of cosmetic changes though. But that's probably true, but you don't need every variant. Right. So you need an extra 3D model for every livery, okay? Which means the download gets bigger and bigger each time. Yeah, but the downloads I don't think are really a big issue for people, because like you look at some of the games that are like 60 gig in size, people will do it. You know, they're not worried about the size. I've got a different one there as well. We could put that over here, but I'm thinking another one of these, but that way. In here. So that it adds up. And then we'll do that like that. And we shall put a road in there. And then bring that around like that. So that will finish off that little area there. And we'll put some piping in and stuff. And then we'll do some stuff over here. And we'll do some more of these. And I might do another lot of those there. See if we can get it in the correct space. I mean, everybody, I think, generally appreciates what you modders do. at the end of the day, because there isn't enough content, and it's something I do discuss with Urban, is we need more content. And they have got a dilemma, because they want to sort of fix things first, obviously, and make things all nice and work better for everybody. I'll take those out. So, and then obviously if they, because they're only a small company, people seem to forget they're only a small company. And, you know, as you all know, I do sit there defending them a lot. And probably more to be honest, than what I should do. I don't know. But you do get them where yeah, that's lifetime views though. But that to me, that's not an issue. I don't think that's a bad thing, because it's like, I mean, seriously, what are people expecting, right? Because they're like, oh, you're not going to get monetization on the first 10,000 views. You're talking pennies, guys. You really are. Like, every ad that someone sees will only be a couple of pence. They're not going to get mass amount of money for the first 10k views. It's ridiculous. People are like kicking off about it and that. It's not a bad thing. Because they're thinking, oh, I've just monetized. I had a guy, I was trying to explain to him. It's like, you're not really going to lose that much money. Because you wouldn't have made that much money. And although it is like, oh yeah, disappointing, I can understand it from some respects. Because it probably costs them more in banking charges to do the transfers and shit than what it does in the accounts. Will it play into their competitions, though? This is the question. It probably will. But they had a boycott, didn't they? From a load of advertisers about various things being advertised on YouTube. And they basically lost 750 million quid over that boycott, from what I understand. There we go. I like that. That's looking good. So pipes this way at the end. So yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, whilst it's not great news, it's no. You know, people aren't going to lose that much. YouTube has got to constantly evolve, but I do think at times they go in the wrong direction. They are very like Microsoft in that respect, as to they don't listen to their community enough. It's like the rich get rich, the poor get poorer. Unfortunately. Here we go. Blend that one in like so, like we did on the other one. I think we can fit one here as well. On this one. I'm not sure we get one on the other one though. We'll have a look. Can I squeeze one on there? I might be able to. No, it's going to clash with the other thing, so we won't do it. See how this is turning out pretty good. I'm liking this. So yeah, it's it's probably to do with the quality of lostness for between PNGs and TGAs and the type of files and that. Yeah, DDS. I used to use DDS on what's his name? Flight Sim. Kind of want one of these in here, maybe. Like so. Why don't we have a yellow one of these as well? There should be a yellow one. So that's good for storage and that, because a lot of storage has got to be by the stations, I think. And we also need these ones. Which are those? Yeah. So we need a lot of these over here. So I'm going to try and put them all over here, I think. Shall we actually do it like so and spin them like that every two, and then put a little gap in. To make it a bit different. Getting that gap the same is going to be a bit of hit and miss, but that looks good. Like so. Do it like that now, saying that. And I could probably get another set down the back there. So I could go 3 here, I think. That would be a good use of space. Like so. So yeah, I mean the monetarization, yeah, it's gonna, the people that are gonna moan are the people that are got the small accounts. But they, to be fair, they, as I say, they won't really earn much money anyway. So they're complaining a lot about nothing. Yeah, I do think they, I mean, they will have, I think you're right, Nick, that Google have become a victim of their own success and got so large, same as Microsoft, they've got so large, they're not listening, they haven't got the ability to listen to their customer base. And it leaves it wide open for competitors to come in. Now, obviously, you're probably not going to get competitors against Microsoft, but I mean, how many times do you see me post up on Twitter about Microsoft and the fact that they really peeved me off with the updates going when they want? I was setting up for a recording the other week and all of a sudden update comes, I've got to wait half an hour while I piss around with that. It's just, it's wrong. They shouldn't be dictating to us as to when we update our computers. It's just, and I can understand why they do it, don't get me wrong, but it is really frustrating that they do it. I might put, what's that colour one? Should we do that one in there? I think we will. Just to split the textures up a bit. And in there. Just want different textures here and there. I think it's looking good as a refinery. Next one, pipes. Like so. Oh, it's looking good. I'm doing well. And I'm missing my cup of tea, which is getting cold. Yeah. But Windows Update, do you not think that it should be us saying, I want to do an update? I don't mind it telling me there's an update. The way it used to work was fine, and they've changed it, and it's crap now because they're dictating to us as to when the PC is going to reboot and when's it going to load stuff, and it's like how many people are getting caught out by it? It's ridiculous. It's, to me, it's just wrong. And the guy from Production Line was tweeting out this week as well that Microsoft are trying to dictate 4K resolutions in gaming. It's like everything should be 4K. It's like, no, it's not. That's quite a small user base that have got 4K. It's not like everybody. Can I want it the other way. I want it to go that way. Possibly in there like that. Can I go a double one? Make our own pipe type thing. We're making all our own pipes here. It's like that. Oh, that would. Oh, seriously, that would look good, sort of. Almost, but it's not going to fit. We can run pipes at an angle as well. Like so, and like that. Making all sorts up here. I may like it, I may not like it when I've finished. We shall see. But yeah, it's I don't know. Microsoft just make up their own rules like all these big companies do. So yeah, that's right. Updates and locks you out. But it's what I had the other day. I sat down about a week ago, guys, wasn't it? I think, and they were like, "Okay, we're going to do an update." Well, no, don't do an update now. I'm just about to sit down and record all this week's episodes, and I've got to squeeze in a lot of recording, especially when I'm doing Transport Fever. It's like Transport Fever videos can take me the best part of a day. That's looking good like that. I like that. Do we like that? Angled. That would be that way. I think we can take one of those out. Put that in like that. And then one of those in. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to fit that in now. It might go in there. If I, yeah, it will. Like so. There we go. So yeah, I'm a little bit. What can you do? It's Microsoft and Google, isn't it? At the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to live with it. You just got to keep on moaning about it until they realise that their customers are not happy. There, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Does that look refinery? We'll have to put some pipes and stuff down there, I think. Right. Right. If we're going to moan about Google, though, I should apologise. Apparently, I own Gmail, according to the court ruling in 2010. You own it? Wow. Cool. Nick says he likes the angled pipes. I think we need to do more of those at some point. I like this. We've got to fill up all this area and possibly some of this. So we've got a lot of area to cover. And I like lots of pipe work and stuff. And we're going to do buildings, and actually we could probably do I'm thinking, can we, not that one. Bring that in there like that. Do a little building. Let's go over more. It's better, like so. And then I like these pallets of stuff, if we can do them. And I won't be able to put them in today, but I will get some vans running backwards and forwards for this sort of stuff, because they won't cost a lot of money. Just the odd van, so this place looks a little bit more lived in. I'm not going to get that one. Well, ooh, that's not too bad actually. And one of those there. I don't know if it's me, but these, no matter where I put them, seem to be off the ground. I think they've been modded slightly wrong. I think they've pulled them out, and obviously that probably sits on something in the actual things. No, you can't I don't think there's a way of updating Windows updating automatically now. Not in Windows 10. Previously you could. I don't think it's a case. Now, okay, let's go this way, right? Is it Microsoft doing it so that they force updates on you so you don't get botnets and viruses? Or is it a case they're just load balancing so that they don't have to buy as many bloody servers to host everything on, because everybody doesn't go and download the things and they don't get these big, massive peak demands on their download servers? I think the latter. I think that's why they've done it. I think they've done it that way in order to keep their servers from not getting hammered effectively. That's what I would personally say. I like that. I think personally it'd be load balancing, because they've probably worked out they can save probably £100 million less on, even more I suspect, on buying loads of servers than what it would be to let's get this nice and straight. We're going to put a couple of these in here as well, to do it the other way. I think that's more the reason, and they won't admit that ever. Why would they? This is looking good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Spin that around. Like that. What do we reckon? Almost want that off there, but I wouldn't be able to get. Let's see, because that's going to overlap, isn't it? I think. Can we do it like so? That looks alright. I'm thinking another one that way. Let's see if I can get this. They're all there. There. Like so. And different bits and pieces in different places. So yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I think that looks cool. Come along, loads of pipes. Yes, I forgot to mention that City Skylines is on offer at the moment. So I did post it, I think, on my Facebook page, or the group Facebook page, should I say. So if you haven't got them all already, bit different. And then we can go put some of these barrels around the place, I think. Like that. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm liking what we've got so far because we've got plenty of storage here for the yard. We'll add some more in along here as well, I think. This may need moving. Yeah, I do agree. They can, like both Google. They all do it, really. To be fair, you got Google, you got Microsoft, and you've got Apple. They all do what they want, and nothing, I don't think, will ever change that. They'd have to lose a lot of market share. Like so. That gives us a good area to work in. And we've got some depots. We need another depot along here, I think, in order to make this work. Although saying that, we could bring it back in so it comes off and in and out. I'm going to go with there. Bring that in like so. And try and do the same that end. And then this will be fuel. Count the squares. Very hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's, say, 12 and the 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's going to want to be there. To be in the middle, I think, roughly. Because I didn't want to end up with an odd amount of these. So that works. And I'm going to put these on the other side, shall we? Will we be delivering oil out in the way of trucks? No, I don't think we will. Mate, that's a pizza with a massive stuffed crust. That's awesome. That's awesomeness, that is. I want them to make that at Domino's. The problem is I couldn't afford to buy it even if they did make it. But there you go. It's like, it would be awesome. Obviously we can't go in like that. Now the problem is these are technically, no, they're touching. That's no good. I need to be a little bit further away, like that. These aren't going to technically pick up fuel from here. We'll have to almost ship fuel to these in order to get it to ship fuel out, which is fine. So I kind of want to move that up. That, yeah, it's the wrong place. That needs to be down here. I think we're going to have to move that. I don't like that there. And I want the truck line up. Because we're going to bring it in here. Like so. And hopefully that connects back up. So if we go, what will that do? That'll work. So we've changed that a little bit, that's fine. So that will bring trucks in and around our... I'll keep that up there just to be on the safe side. But that will bring trucks in and around. I thought I posted something. Oh no, that was it. I tried to post it from my Mac, but because my Mac wasn't logged in, it wouldn't let me. It was being silly. So you're right, I didn't post it. Pop it up on the Facebook page then. Fire away. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and a bit. So about there. Like so. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 10. So about there. And that'll look good that way, like that. And then if I can put some batches in here, and some pipelines and stuff, I think that'll look cool. These can be a sort of a mixture. We want to do 3 or 2. I think 2 in here. So if I go find the center, like that, bit of a mix, and try and get some pipe work in to match. Yeah, it's looking good. What do we think so far, guys? And that can go should we go? I kind of want to go like that, so it connects in. It's not a safety hazard, Tails. It's fine. What's wrong with that? Where are we going to have an accident? We're not going to have an accident there. It's fine. I'm going to put a fence around that. There you go. There's no safety hazard now. That fence will stop any truck from hitting there. There's no way we're going to get any damage there. Now, that is almost... I think your nose might need to come out a bit. Oh, I don't know. Smidge, maybe? Yeah, smidge. I think we should have a double in there. No safety hazards in my game. That looks awesome like that. Thank you, Nick, for posting that up on Facebook. Much appreciated. That saves me another job. Like so. almost. I do it that way. Like so, that'll work. So I'm liking all these pipes and stuff. Can we put one in there? Or not? No. Not going to fit. Not going to fit. We can put one there though. That's not going to be a safety hazard. That'll be fine. Yep, that wire fencing makes that perfectly safe. If a truck was to lose control as they pull in here and hit that fence, it would just bounce off. Not jobs completed. That's not good. That's never good. Do we do a bit there, or do we keep this bit? I think we keep this bit blank here. So if we do that, keep on changing away from the colour that we were using. There we go, like that. And we'll go across there as well. Why not? And there. A little bit in there. It's perfect like that. There's no way a truck would get through that fencing. It's impossible. Now, we want one like that, so that we can then run pipes along here, hopefully. And we'll have to move them slightly. Like that. Do we make that angled, or I think we should link them in so they're next to each other. It looks better. Yeah, no problems with my pipe laying. We need some that side as well. Almost want that as a little yard, really, don't we? Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, it's the same wire fences that they use in Jurassic Park. That's correct. If it can keep dinosaurs in, it'll keep trucks out. That's what I'm thinking. Now, have I done that at a different angle? Or is that still straight? That's still straight, isn't it? Yeah. Something like that. We have to be a bit careful around here because of the upgrading of this, which will happen, and I may have to redo some of this at a later date. We shall have to see. Thinking it looks good. It's a mixture. Renault trucks. Nothing wrong with Renault. It's only the people that dislike Renault that's got a problem. Right, so this has got to expand now. This has got to take up the whole of this space really, and up to there. We've got to have it 1,000 meters long really, so it's going to be tricky. I'm thinking these buildings would look good in here as well, because I want a mixture of buildings. And I do think some... Yeah, I don't think I had that last bit that straight, to be honest. That's straighter. I think those bits are at an angle. But that'll be fine. I want piping. And maybe that way, actually, saying that. That would look better that way. If we did these in here and do numerous ones. Are they level? They look level, don't they? Then we can do... I mean, should they clash in colours, or should we blend them in with the dark greys and stuff? He actually wants a smaller one in there, really, or I'm kind of thinking the like those. Come on, give me the other colour. It wants to put it there, which isn't straight. I hate not being able to pick a colour. I wish these were all separates and they had like colour selections on them. I really do, because it would be much better. I kind of like the randomness of the colours sometimes, but not all the times. See, that last pipe's not in the right place. Or either of them aren't, to be fair. Let's redo those. Which one were they? That one. If I can get all blue, would be good. You gonna give me another blue one? Are you gonna give me another? No, you're not gonna give me another blue one, are you? Fine, we'll do it like that. That works for me. like so. And get this like this, and get another one in there like that. Just give some interesting pipe work. Right, hang on. So Killer Cans Gaming says someone working. Hang on. Wait. So do you know, guys know about the Top Gear train PM that Transport Fever, the Transport Fever workshop? Someone's working on. Yes, I did see the Top Gear train on there. I did see it. Does look remotely interesting, but to me, I don't know. It's all right. I'm always adding in new stuff. I want to make this in the right place and then take that one out. Does that look alright? I think that looks alright. And we'll put more of these buildings in with the big funnels all over the place. Hey, that's looking good. That's looking real good. No, I don't. I think if they did Thomas the Tank Engine, because Thomas the Tank Engine is an actual brand, I think they would get sued. So I don't think you're going to get Thomas the Tank Engine. But I can understand whilst you get the, what's the name, the Top Gear stuff, because they're likely just like let it go. Although it is the BBC. So who knows. But I mean, that's just, there's no copyright on that train as such. Come on, you can go right in there. I don't know if it's the mouse mat or whether it's the game, or but it like, to try and get something to line up perfectly like that is friggin' hard. Because it like jumps a little bit. Have you guys seen this option up here though, the camera? Look at this. Camera manager, have you seen that? That's the debug mode. You seen this? Look, 8K resolution. It doesn't have 4K, but it does 8. How cool is that? I actually sent, I don't know if you saw on Transport Fever's Facebook page, the community one, I did put on, I uploaded them, but it did unfortunately reduce them in size again. But I did put them up there. And I did email the files to Tom, the community manager, and he's actually now using one as his lock screen on his Windows PC, which is excellent. He's one of my screenshots. How cool is that? It's not too bad. Right. Killer Cans Gaming says, Slim, we'd only get sued if we made money from it. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You can still get sued even if you're not making money for it. They can ask you to take it down. I know you get a certain creative license, but they could force you to take it down. And I think, I don't know. I don't think you'd get away with Thomas the Tank Engine because that's an actual brand. They'd want to be making money from themselves in some direction. That's going to be annoying. Let's do it there. We'll move the front ones. Other people have been done. I'll tell you why. Is because we've got a local pub called the Hobbit, and the person that owns the yeah, honestly, 100%. If you put a donation button on it and you're making money from it, you would get sued. But you can still get sued if you're not making money from it. Now we've got a pub locally called the Hobbit, i.e. Lord of the Rings, but it's not Lord of the Rings themed. But everybody takes it as Lord of the Rings, and they constantly have legal battles against whoever buys the copyright to Lord of the Rings, because I think it's one guy owns the copyright, and yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's the name of the pub. It's been the name of the pub since, wow, God knows when. I honestly don't know. Has that got... That's got a pipe at the front, okay. I'm trying to think we could put some of these in here somehow. We may have to tweak them a little bit left and right to get them in the right place. Can I have another red one? Not going to give me another red one? No? No red one for me? Okay, we'll have a white one. It's blocking the lights, but I don't care. Hey, we're doing pretty good. We've done a quarter of that, maybe. Not even that, actually. Probably about a fifth. Yeah. Well, well, it's pros and cons. I mean, it's just known as the Hobbit. It's not... Everybody's known it as that since before this guy's owned the copyright to the actual films and books and stuff. So it's like, it's a little bit... Come on. It's been like that since the dawn of time. Now, I did also think... You remember we did these stuff? I'm thinking I might also make a quarry up here. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Oh, somebody's got noisy music on. Alright, so let's go. Has that got... Oh yeah, that was a different... I remember now, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. We could use that crane here, surely. Oh, it's got a crane. I didn't know that. We never used that last time. Right, okay. Right, what I wanted was this, so that I can go like that and just smooth this off inside here. I don't know who's making that loud music. Right. Not that one. We're currently using this one. Let's have a look what other buildings we've got. These are... I don't mind these being older buildings within reason. We could do these in here. Have a little warehouse. A warehouse in there. If we can do that, though, we will do that. So that would go in there. And then this would go... Trying to line that up. It's very awkward because that's too far and that's too far that way. You want it like half a degree. We'll do it like that though. In there, so it's got a little warehouse in there. And we can put some... I'm going to go with these. In like this. So it's got a little area there. Can this have... No, there's no parameters on it. You can't have fencing around that. That would have been good. All right. You'll have to... Mate, seriously. The music is from one of my neighbours, and I can hear it. And I've got closed headphones on. Yeah, this here is my European map. So this is my YouTube map, not the UK one. So look at UK, how we've built it up over the YouTube series. So this is 30 episodes in on an actual YouTube series. And one of the things was I was like, oh, I could make a 1,000-metre train station. Everybody goes, that's just insane. So I did it. Here's my 1,000-metre train station. Look, I'll prove it to you. 800 and 200 makes 1,000. High-speed track. It brings crude oil from here. So it's producing crude oil. It's going to upgrade soon by the looks of it. And it brings it all the way up into here. Into this one, which is another 1,000-metre station. And then we have a distribution unit here of, I think it's 400. Yeah, 400 metres. So what I've done is this week we've put that in. So Tuesday we started it off, and we then did an episode on Thursday and an episode today, this morning. And then it's shifting. It will shift refined fuel out. So we've got basically 2 fuel lines running. We've got this one here, which is a train one, and this red one here, which is our truck one, takes it into here. So if I bring up that, you'll see that there covers pretty much all of that area there, which is great, which is what we want. So that's feeding. So that's just to get the initial demand going. So we've got currently got a 200-metre steam train running down here. And it's coming from Istanbul, so it's like Middle Eastern country type thing, so where the oil comes from. And it's a 211-metre train, actually, so slightly longer. And the plan is next week to upgrade this. So this train will probably be double the size next week. And then the following week, it may be like the full 1,000 metres. That's what you want to get up to, is a full 1,000 metres. What I was waiting for, though, I kind of want the big boy, which we haven't got yet. So if I bring that line up, and we go into replacement just to get our thing up. Hang on a second. What's going on? It's thinking about it. There we go. Right. At the moment, on our locomotives on steam, that's pretty much the biggest train we've got, which is the one we're using. I want the big boys, the really big trains. I don't know what year they come in, because I can never remember. Because there's so many trains out there with so many starting years, it's friggin' impossible to remember them all. So we want the really big trains pulling this, but multiple ones. And now the other thing I was waiting for was these, so that we can put different ones on. So we've got a few different ones. At the moment we're currently using those, I think. What are we using? Can you tell me? There we go. Yeah, the 1933 Russian ones, which are those. So we're using those currently. So these have come out since. So those carry 14, these carry 15, and so do these. So I was going to do a mixture of all these three in a longer train. So we'll upgrade that train this coming week. But what I wanted to do was make this into a refinery. But to sit there spending 15 hours... effectively when I'm only doing hour episodes, is a bit awkward. So I kind of said to everybody on YouTube, shall I, what do you want to see? Do you want me to do like a couple of episodes and do a bit of detailing and do everything off camera, or do you want me to do it as a separate video on Twitch? So I live stream it, and then you can come along to the live stream, and then I'll copy that across to YouTube as a one big long 8-10 hour video, however long it is. And then if people want to watch it, they can. If they don't, they don't. But yeah, in order to do all this really good detailing, that's the plan, and it's working, I think. So, and we're getting a mixture of buildings so that it doesn't look all samey, and it's going to look cool. I'm just saying. I like that, but that's. I look at that and it's a silo, so I always think grain in that, so it's not going to fit with this. So let's have a look through here. So again, we could probably do one of these at the back. Like so. That can probably go back a bit further, saying that. So yeah, we're just mixing it up so it looks cool. So it looks like refinery. It's going to be a big video, yeah. But I've done it before, and you'll be surprised. People do watch them. They sit there, they watch an hour of it, and then they come back to it the following day. So if they don't watch it all today, they can just watch bits of it, and they can say, actually, how did he do that bit? And they skip through the video and see how I did that. Or, what's that? Where's that? Where they got that building from? And they'll look through here and say, right, okay, that was that type of asset. And then they go and get it. Which is cool. These are a lot too small for me, these buildings, I think. Although I like them. See, that would be better than the one that's there. Because it's a bigger building. Kind of like that little one in the middle there though. It kind of fits in. So I'm just trying to mix it up as much as I can. It's like these buildings here. We've got all sorts of... what's the name buildings that we can put in. But they're not really oil refinery. Although, saying that, I do like the fact that that one would go nice on the corner there. And then we can put a little... a road in like that. So they just pull in. Things like that make it look good. Right. We've also got... I mean these, but these are more warehouses, and I don't think you're going to have warehouses in a refinery. 1944. It may be that we don't get it to come up then. The guide has wrong dates on it though. We should again have US stuff come in, but I don't know if it's working properly. Because if we go back in here, our boxcars I don't think appears properly, because they kind of appear, but they're only the fake one. So the American actual boxcar doesn't turn up, which is a bit strange. So I'm wondering if it's not picking up the vehicles correctly, which is a bit of a problem. So anyway, we want to put some more sort of what's his name's through here. We've also got this as well, which is look at this. You can actually put in oil wells and stuff. I can do all of this. Ah no, you know those buildings I've put in? They're actually from the steel mill. All of these. Oops. What are the ones from the oil well then? I thought, look, oil refinery. Where are all of those then? I haven't got all of those. They look cool. So that's what will end up there, look, effectively, is that building there. Which, okay, is alright. And then we can go into here, and you get all these little industrial buildings, which is okay. But I'm not convinced with these, because these can actually use as buildings. And I'm not convinced on how all of this works. But you need the ones with pipes on them. And then there's just lots and lots of these buildings. and their actual industry, which is like part of a city. And I'm not convinced on these, because like I don't get the on road. Normal, large, fence only, no fence, no, yes. So where's the fence? Where's the one which says fence? And then you get different textures, small fill and not functional and stuff, and there's so much in there with all different types of pipe. I kind of want to do it, but they're not big enough, a lot of this, and I kind of like it because it puts down a lot of stuff all in one go. Like that one's not too bad. Maybe we should do some of this. What are people's views? But then, like, for instance, that one. Let's pop one down for a minute. Right, say we were to pop that down there, which is fine. But then the next one is totally different in style. It's not got the same roof. There's no consistency. They're like all different. Which I don't know. I don't know, really. So I'm not convinced on that. So this is commercial. That is industrial. And there's all sorts. And then you've got housing. And I don't even know what that one is. What's that one then? Town, residential. What's town then? Surely town is... When you hover over them, it says industrial. So I don't know. And then, yeah, as I say, you've got the big ones, which are actual industries, which means you can place them down, but I don't know if they're functional. Yeah, I agree. It's got a lot of potential, this mod. The biggest, you know, I mean, like that. It's when you get to the actual individual units, these need thumbnails. Otherwise, you haven't got a clue what's along here, and you've got to go through every single one. And if you say, oh, I've put that building down, I now want to put it over there and line it up, because you can't pick a building up and move it, so you couldn't spam like 10 of these down just over here and then just move them in as and when you wanted them. You've then got to go through the entire list. And it's so frustrating that I kind of like don't want to use this. It's like this. Look, nice modern buildings. Some of these look great, and I really do like them like that. It basically it's taking the buildings that I've got and like adding them in. I mean, that gives you little pallets and stuff down there, which is cool, which I haven't got. Like that one. That's another little building which goes with that. I mean, I'm going to use that one. I am going to use that one because I think that will go in with what we're doing. I think that. See, I like that. And then that fits in with this little building. like so, and then you can put a little road in or something. Have a little road going up. It's going to collide with that, is it? Okay. Typical. Right, that can't collide with that now. We'll find that one again in a minute. But you get the idea. We could have like a road going like that. And like those. We haven't got those. It's cool. So there's some great potential in what we've got here. See, that could go over like that. Can we get a little bit of a road going? What's it colliding with? It's colliding with that, even though that is not. That's a bit ridiculous. So we're going to come like that. And we're going to bring that in like so. That like that. That looks good. Almost want that there, but I'm not convinced on this one. It keeps on causing so many problems. If I put it back off the road, it might be alright. But hang on, we don't want these buildings functional either. Building functional, no. Lot depth large, on road small. Let's go normal, ground level. See what concrete looks like. Gives it a bit of a yard. But then it like it messes up there because it's like that bit there wants to be to match to that, and we haven't. Well, that's not too bad actually. Saying that. That's not